The Susquehanna River, usually a serene ribbon winding through Harrisburg, reflected a distorted, unsettling moon that night. A chill, deeper than the autumn air, settled over the city, a premonition of the darkness that was about to unfold in a quiet, unassuming suburban home. Inside, Mark, oblivious to the danger lurking, slept soundly, his dreams undisturbed. Outside, Judge Eleanor Vance, a woman whose reputation for composure was as solid as the courthouse walls she presided over, stood in the shadows, her face a mask of cold resolve. Eleanor, a woman who had always held the scales of justice with an unwavering hand, was now consumed by a tempest of emotions. Her relationship with Mark, once a source of solace, had devolved into a bitter feud, a battlefield of broken promises. The hurt, the betrayal, the simmering rage, it had boiled over, transforming her into a woman driven by a desperate, twisted logic. She had planned this with a chilling precision, a devil's bargain with her own conscience. The gun, cold and heavy in her hand, felt alien, a stark contrast to the gavel she usually wielded. Each step she took towards the bedroom was a step further into a dark abyss, a place where reason and justice had no dominion. The bedroom door creaked open, a sound that seemed to amplify in the suffocating silence. Mark lay still, his face bathed in the pale moonlight, his peaceful slumber a stark contrast to the storm raging within Eleanor. She raised the gun, her hand trembling, a conflict raging within her. The woman who upheld the law was now poised to break it, to become the very thing she condemned. A single shot shattered the silence, a thunderclap in the quiet suburban night. Mark stirred, a guttural groan escaping his lips as a crimson stain bloomed on his pillow. Eleanor, her face a frozen tableau of shock and disbelief, watched as the man she once loved writhed in pain. The aftermath was a blur, a chaotic dance of sirens and flashing lights. The quiet street transformed into a scene of pandemonium, the tranquility shattered by the brutal intrusion of violence. Eleanor, her composure shattered, stood amidst the chaos, her eyes vacant, her mind reeling. The courtroom, once her domain, now became her prison. The woman who had dispensed justice was now the accused, her name synonymous with betrayal and violence. The whispers followed her, a constant reminder of her fall from grace, a scarlet letter branded onto her reputation. The trial was a spectacle, a macabre drama played out in the very halls where she had once held sway. The prosecution painted her as a cold-blooded predator, a woman driven by vengeance, her actions a calculated act of violence. The defense, grasping at straws, tried to portray her as a victim of emotional turmoil, a woman driven to the edge by a toxic relationship. But the truth, as it often does, lay somewhere in between. Eleanor Vance, the respected judge, had become a tragic figure, a woman whose life had taken a dark, irreversible turn. The shooting, a moment of madness, a tempest in a teapot gone catastrophically wrong, had irrevocably altered her fate, leaving her to face the consequences of her actions, a stark reminder that even those who uphold the law are not immune to the darkness that lurks within the human heart.